So this is a okay, I think it's a this is a demo of speech, and this is a demo of what I've been able to build so far. So this is the HLC.json file, which is the HLC code. So the HLC, the human language code, will be using a .json file, and it basically comprises of objects and linkers. So objects are a way of you defining what you want. Then linkers are a means of linking objects together, basically. So you can keep on linking objects together, forming a tree. Thus, you are being more specific about what you want by doing that. So this HLC.json file, I am going to use speech to run it and see the code it generates. But before then, I would like to walk you guys through what this file specifies, and we will see in the end if speech is able to do a good job. So this is the entry level object which specifies the project structure and the general guideline of the project. So it states that it should create this project with plain HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. No build tools or frameworks. So just pure vanilla HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And this is now specifying the stack. So use an index.html file, a style.css file, an app, and an app.js file. This now specifies how the data will be stored for this app. So persist habits and completion dates in the browser's local storage. So this is basically the different subjects that are being used to define the project structure. And then the next thing here is now definition of the app. What are we going to build? What is speech going to build? So it states here a habit tracker app. Build a minimal daily habits tracker, and then goes on to specify the interface, right? Display habits with add, edit, delete, and daily checkoff buttons. And also specify that it should have a toggle. So clicking a checkbox marks/unmarks the habit for today and updates the streak. Also, it states that it should have a streak visualization. So show the current streak count next to each habit. And that's also this is a simple app definition using HLC. Let's now run it with speech and see the output, if it will follow the basically the software specification that was provided here through the human language code. So to run it, I'm going to type speech code and then initiate. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. So once it starts building out the project, you on my left on this left panel, the project structure will start appearing different files with the code as well written in them. So let's just wait a moment. Okay, I think it is now running in the background. It is now running in the background. Okay, so you can see it is writing out, outputting its thought process. Okay, I will start by creating the project structure and necessary files. It understood that it should create this index.html styles.css and app.js, so it shouldn't bundle the whole thing into uh, a single index.html file. So that's number one. And as you can see here, the index.html file is already here, the style.css and the app.js. So this is it. The app has been built. Let's now confirm if it actually did what it was being instructed to do. So, but first of all, before then, I think, okay, let's go through the index.html and then run the app. Okay, sorry, I need to change this from Django template to HTML so I can preview the file here. So previewing the file, let's hope that it did a good job. Okay, so apparently I do have some data that has already been stored in my system, and that's why you can see this here and okay, but deleting them, delete, delete, it works. And then I should be able to add a new habit. So adding a new habit here, okay. So checking it, okay, 1 days. Right, I can add another habit like running. Let's add something, okay. And I can edit this one, okay. I think it didn't get the edit correctly, but um, that's the progress so far. This is now something to work on, but that's the progress so far basically. So HLC enables you to specify what you need and also why it's actually okay to have this HLC is so that you always have your software specification in a file, right? So it's not like whenever you have to make an edit to a code base, you always have to go to the chat history and then initiate, continue the conversation. In this case, what you have to do is just come to the HLC.json file and then make your edits and then rerun it, and the necessary changes will be affected. So thank you, and that's that's it.